what I learned being banned by Twitter. Okay, hi everybody, my name is Elizabeth. What three things I learned suspended for Twitter for no reason? Number one, social media, they are above governments. Yeah, social media are the government. They can turn any politician to sand, basically. So social media are the government. Yeah, they can elect anybody you don't like because they are bigger than government. Number two, they like when people are censored. Okay, when they don't like it because they don't pay. When you are censored, you don't pay. You are just tuning around. Okay, that's why YouTube or this social media love. If you are suspended, they don't pay. Okay, so you are drained with money, and they keep their money. Okay, number three, social media are the most addictive, and also we don't need them. We need you need your website. So every time you post in social media, post in your website. Why? Because I wanted, when they respond to me, I say, okay, I don't mind. I wanted to take my contents to put in my website. So I put some content in my website, but not all. So I found out I couldn't go to take my contents to put back in my website. They block. Even I am the producer of the contents. It's like when I found out, it's like, why I have social media? See, why am I have social media? It's like you feel like very necessary, but when you go deeper, it's not. Why? Because I could never go to, like, you cook something, but you can never go to eat. Even you buy the food, you buy the ingredient and you cook, but you can never eat your own food. It's just there. See? So social media really, something really bother me. I'm very private person. If people take my personal information, and for me it's a really big deal. I don't contact people. I'm really, not because of preservation, but I believe in self. We are matter. So when you give to somebody something, we are matter. So I don't give anything to anybody, basically. So if somebody have my personal information without my consent, really for me it's prison. Okay, because I don't give. So my social media like X, I give everything. Where I live, what my name, yala yala yala, all this. So for them to doing all this without explanation, for me it's like they are they operate above of government. Okay, so when you give information to social media, they can keep it. And now I see a trend in digital world. They ask you to sign in before you go on, but when you sign in, after they say, "Oh, you can do this," and they keep your personal information. This should be regulated by government. So it's like you go to the store, they ask you ID before you go inside the store to buy whatever shoes, and you try shoes. Usually you can try shoes you like, you take a walk, okay, I buy this. But imagine the stores. You go to the store, and in the door they ask you your ID, everything, ID, where you live, everything, and they say, yeah, you don't have more money. so don't come inside the store. Exactly. They don't know if you have credit cards. See, this is social media now. This is in the digital world now is going on. Why is this why is this illegal? Should be illegal, in my opinion. If somebody asking me to sign me in before I go in, sometimes I was like, wait a minute. If it's a website, you're gonna read something that good. But some they wanna sign you before you do, there's nothing to give you after. If it's like a what to say, if we have you book, whatever they give you book, or you sign in to have a book, to have this, yeah. But some social website they just close the door. Okay, so this has happened to me. It's gonna happen to you. Why? Because the social media is above. Yesterday, before yesterday, I was taking a walk, and I was looking to the sky. I see the bird. Yeah, it's like have their thing, the bird. I was like, wow, you are very free. So the bird are free. The expression is to voler in French. The expression voler, and is a voler is a part of communication to them, and the same time is a part of um, being who they are. They can sit down, but volley is a part of them. So for us human, we are the same thing. Talking and communication is part of who we are. And if somebody wanna shut you down, you don't talk. It's like they shut down part of you. See? So when X did this to me, I don't know what they're gonna tell me after, and out of blue, this is like shutting me down, part of me but shut down. So Elizabeth, you can't talk because it's our social media. Why they don't give people warning? It's not just about me. Why they don't give people warning? So you did this, so this is gonna happen this, and it's like a dictator. This is dictator. They're doing this. This is exactly they talk about as a country or dictator. This is a dictator. They don't tell you what happened. They can say, okay, Elizabeth, you did this. This is first time, second time, third time. Okay, we're gonna crash now because you did this. I know already, but boom, 1 month already, and before that, they keep my contents. It's like is a background over there. When I post, my content doesn't go anywhere. They just turn around. They post, say, oh, you post again. When I post again, say, oh, you post already. See? So somebody is taking control of Twitter, and this is sad because Elon Musk buy Twitter for expression, and everybody was cheering. But now it's like the worst app, the worst social media. Nobody knows this. I know. And for people who they are not censored, like, oh, whatever. But X now is they take control of X, no other. They know when you were gonna post, they block. Before I couldn't even put when I wanna they anticipate when I'm gonna post and they block. See? So when Elon Musk go around, oh, this about, oh my God, we talk about it, we are free. He need to, if he sold his company, I can understand. I love Elon Musk. I love the way his brain work. I love brain people. Okay, but he need to know, is this X he intended to be this way, or he um, sold his company for somebody, and if we sold a company for somebody, you need to take it completely. out of this X and leave the X for the new owner to operate this way. But now he is attached to this. Okay, if somebody say X, everybody is like Iron Mask, but he act like he's free. But you can never free you, and the people are not free because we are all interconnected. We are interconnected. So he can act like he is free, but the people who operate in the Twitter, X is not free. You know, for me, Twitter is not about to have 1 million or 2 million. I'm gonna have all this if I want. Okay, but it's like expression for people who wanna deep think. This I operate like this. I don't like talking about the weather. It's like, okay, so I like deep think. So they don't want people think deeper. They want shallow things, quick bait or something. I don't like that one. So this is my people who follow me. Isn't even is not bigger. I know they are another bots or the people who are powerful. They watch me underneath, and it's okay. This is expression of who I am. That's it. I don't need to convince anybody. This is not to convince anybody. I'm not here to live my life to convince anybody. Okay? If I want more subscribe, I can buy. Hello? But this is for people who the expression is lost. Okay? Many things we operate now is like all about quick things. I like quick things, but not, I like deep things. So when my Twitter account is like my interact go there. When I have something, okay, I can share people who maybe think like me. That's why I have this. So for them to shut me down, it was like, okay, why they operate like this? Why there are not rules about this type of things? That is the question. Why we let social media behave like this? They are very quick to shut down the people who talk the truth. But everything can be truth too. But who express themselves? This is a place. If you like flowers, you can put flowers. This is expression of you. So they ask all of people personal information to people, but they behave like they own you. This is like a slave master relationship. Yeah, they want us to denounce ourselves for them. If I'm talking about my people in Africa, what is going on? What is going on in Africa is a tragedy. When I talk, it's like, oh my God, why is this conspiracy? Things happen in Africa is tragedy. It's human tragedy. Look at like Sudan. All people are talking, things are keeping going. Look at Gaza. People are keeping talking, but things are keep going. You see? So this is when people talk about this type of content, or they are bad people. See? So for me, this video is for Twitter. I ask you guys, if you are on social media, don't make social media your mother. It's like having a house in the sand, basically. And the bad part I didn't like for all this saga. Never, not because I don't post, never be able to go to my own um, contents. If I couldn't post, yeah, but I couldn't go in. Basically, it's like we own the place, but somebody have a key. Guys, call me complainer, call me whatever it is, I don't care. I'm here to express myself because God made me here. And social media, I choose for expression of myself and people who believe in what I'm talking. So if you don't believe in me, that's okay. This is why we have 7 billion people in this country. But I'm telling you, these three things. Social media is not our friend. Even you have billion of subscribers, 1 million of viewers, doesn't matter. Actually, you should never rely on these things. This is a dangerous source because even I was in blocking Twitter when I'm going to YouTube, so they wanna block in Twitter, so they control YouTube my video. So when they have a title, they know. That's why I write in the crayon now, because they know when I'm gonna learn. They take control of this um, um, camera. They know, so they block things they don't want. See. So this should never be above of government. Government should regulate this type of. I'm not with censorship person like government say block what we should say, but they need to regulate this social media. That okay, warning 1, 2, 3. This is should the norm. So imagine if somebody all her financial is related to social media. People don't sleep. Don't sleep. There are big pictures coming back. Now they wanna starve people who talk like they doing bad things, but when we talk, we are bad people. See, so they reward people who are um, cover their things they are doing, bad things. So this is phenomenal. This is it's weird when you think about it. People like, oh my God, I have 1 million of subscribers. This is mean nothing. Mean nothing. I saw people have 1 million subscribers and they have 20 viewers. Why? Because it's impossible. If I can order my food with the app, order my food, I can track somebody's coming to deliver my food. So why I can track my subscriber if they receive my video? They know, but they track you when you're gonna post. If they don't want you to post, you see. So why they don't implement the track? Okay, I post my video and I track it to see my subscribers all receive video. If they don't want to open, that's into them. That's transparency. See? But they don't want transparency because they are owned. These social media people who own social media, they are owned themselves. Or they blackmailed or they owned. They say, okay, we're going to keep you at X like this, okay, but shut your mouth. This, you should never do this. Okay? So this is a question for Elon Musk. Did you sold the X? If we sold X, it's okay. So take outside all of your energy outside your X and keep X to people who sold your land and be transparent about this. Don't go and preach freedom of speech, yala yala, and the people you are up, everybody was cheering. Oh yes, I must keep by Twitter, yeah. Now it's like ghost town. Actually, YouTube is good than Twitter. See? I will never shut down because who I am. It's part of me. I always behave like this. So nobody can maybe shut down me. Because when you shut down me, you need to shut down Elizabeth. So if you are waiting one day, if you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, or you're gonna, when she posts, you're gonna do this, you're gonna tired, because this is part of me, who I am. I was born to speak. I remember one day when I was younger, very primary school. Wow, I don't wanna do this, but we were outside in Africa before we go to the class. Teachers talking, and we are outside or the classes, and teacher talked something, and I was a little, because I'm very short, and I was like maybe second grade to say, I don't know, and I for no reason, I don't know why, I say that's not true, and everybody look at me. I say in Swahili, sio kweli hiyo, in weird voice, and I was shaking, because when I was shaking, I was like, why I say this? Actually, it's true. It wasn't true. The teacher was talking. I don't know why I knew it's not true. And the teacher, what he say, go to the office. And I went to the office. And another lady was there in that office. The man was outside when I say, it's not true. So everybody's looking at me, because when you do this, you're going to have a fimbo. They're going to beat you. So they bring me to the office. And don't do this, by the way. I have no idea what I did this. My point is, I went to the office, and the office is, the lady was the office is like, Elizabeth, what you did again? And she was so nice. She gave me work in the office. It was very fun work. I don't know what was this, but she was like, do this, like punishment. And usually they beat you, which is, I don't know, it's normal. We are always beaten in school, Africa. So they give us a discipline, but it's at the same time you have all these painful memories you need to overcome. So my point is, I was young. This is not the only time I did say this. I always been this way. Don't make a story in front of me. You want me to believe all this stupid story. I can't, because my brain gonna denounce. So Iron Mask, I'm challenging you. You always go to the you wanna help European be free. I don't know, you wanna this one be free. I believe in freedom. I think people should never be, we should never have government either. It's like, for what? People should behave what they behave. And human need just education to behave each other with harmony. Okay? All this government, all these things is all about control. So they say you can't behave any manner, you need somebody above. See? So Iron Mask, I'm telling you, this is a video for you. What you gonna do with X? I'm damn serious. This is a video for you, Iron Mask. You are always preach of freedom of speech, yala yala. What you doing with X? Who you choose? Why you buy X and you give to the wrong people? If you sold it, if you keep you are part of X management or X share, you are, if you are not you keep share or X, you have a blood in your hands. Why you have a blood in your hands? Yes, people need to earn money from their creation, but if people are stopping them, so people can make a living. So people are crying their bathroom because of your X shutdown. Now YouTube is good as an X, and but you buy for freedom of speech. This is for you, Elon Musk. I'm challenging you. If you don't have gut to keep X, keep your energy out of X. I believe in your creation. I believe everything you do. I love Tesla. I love Cybertruck. I love everything because I believe people who have using brain, God give them for good, they keep that. But X is not for now. If you have a hand in X, take your hand out. Oh, shut down, don't talk about freedom of speech. It's a fake. You are talking fake things. If you are out of X, you are talking freedom of speech, that's a good thing. But don't keep share. Don't keep your share from X because you are earning money from blood. Yeah. People are crying because your app is shutting them down. And this is not Africa. This is North America. We don't have garden. We don't have, everything is controlled. So if somebody shut you down in money department, they shut down you. People, wake up. Wake up. Social media is not what you think. Don't not sleep before because you have 1 million subscribers. Mean nothing. It's all about them. They want you to do. They can shut down every time. They can moderate how many people wanna watch. So it's all about um, speak what you inside of you to your subscriber or your follower. Don't go above for viewers or this. You have one life. Yeah, one life to live. For me, I will never shut down. Okay? And what I think you wanna do, I can talk. Okay? What next? I have no idea. Okay? Because God directed me to do this. I'm so glad the X is back. I can talk if you wanna talk. This is not something really keep me at night. No, but I need you people to open your eyes that your social media actually is not your friend. These people are above of government. Actually, they are what to say. Like Freemason app. Yeah, this is people who control the world. They control this social media, especially X. I'm not in Facebook. I'm in Instagram. Okay, but I don't know much about Instagram. That's why I'm not there. So so thank you so much. My name is Elizabeth. Don't forget to follow me in X and YouTube, and you go to my website financialtalent.com. That you should go. If you believe you in what I'm doing, go to my website financialtalent.com. Should be the place to go. But social media, maybe I'm gonna be out soon. I don't know. I'm asking God because I don't wanna push and pull. It's nothing to do because even again shut down or X, I will be here and anyway. Okay, that's why maybe they wanna kill me. They couldn't kill me energetically or physically. They couldn't. That's why they go there. Guess what, guy? You will never do it because I am God creation. You will never do it. You're gonna go before me. Okay? So stop all this nonsense. Stop nonsense. God give us one life. Everybody should be heard. Okay? That's why I'm really, really focused on language too. This is discrimination. Go to the language too, like international language. They have like 7 language. Why? And all these 7 language, no African languages. Why? But all their resources come from Africa. Can you believe this? Yes, all these organization resources come from Africa, but they have no language in Africa. And we keep clapping to them. Oh my God, that's very important. No, we don't need to sleep to this African. We don't need to. Okay? They don't have. When I found this, I was like, wait a minute. I love Swahili, but they don't have Swahili. Even UN, UN breed come from Africa, but the official language, they are not 1-0 they have 0 in Africa. If African countries say today close UN embassy, UN gonna go bankrupt. You see, but they see themselves above us. They even don't speak Swahili. They even they don't speak. They can put in a special language they don't want to, because these people think they're above Africans. Yes, they think they are more important, but their bread come from us. And you African, we show forgiveness. For now, we need to open our eyes. These organizations, these institutions, they are not for us. If they're gonna change, I believe in change. But for now, they are almost behaving like entitled. They are so entitled. Anyway, thank you so much.